But yeah, alright, let's go on to the fire deck, I believe this is. Because it's the fire die. It's nice red with a bit of orange to mix in. Nice fire elemental sign there. Then we get ourselves the fire starter deck, which is this lovely. Let's try this Trifernal, and then we go ourselves a new deck. So Trifernal, got Necroth ×4, I believe. It's the main basic baby. Only 3, okay. Blazarus, got 2 of these. Warmite makes sense with the fire deck. Flame Acne, Humburst. When a player casts a Ruin, an opponent must send the top 2 cards from their deck to the underworld. This Humburst effect can be activated up to 4 times a turn. Damn, that's pretty damn good. Kinleo, you can exit up to 2 fires. When you do, you can target and destroy an opponent's element. That's really good for removal. It does seem like the red is more the control rather than the aggro so far. This Volcaris gets +1 for each. Maybe I lied. Maybe it is the full-on aggro deck that just runs you down. Cinder, is that a scorpion? No, it's like a tree newt. When this Cinder receives 1 or more fires, your opponent must send the top 3 cards. Is the red the aggro control mill deck? The hell? Smoltuga, we saw this in the war deck already. Vertaqua again. Spin Nymph. Next to the guards, Ambrosia, Circle in the Sky. Festus. What was this called? Guide do? When you cast this Festus, you can enchant up to 3 fire runes to it, and you can disenchant 1 with Festus in order to search your deck for a artifact at your hand. I feel like this is probably the best one we've seen so far. I know that Dimitri's meant to be really good. We didn't read her effect, so I wasn't aware. But being able to search for an artifact, especially later games when artifacts get more common, that's going to be really good. Elestrals get +1 defense for them. I mean, they're all been the same so far. I think that's a really good idea that you have them all in the same vein, that they all do the same thing currently. Hammer of Hephaestus, the Empowered Elestrial gets +1 for each enchanted rune on your field. As long as Hephaestus is enchanted, the empowered Elestral cannot be targeted by an opponent's Elestral's effect. That's really good, especially since I believe this is an artifact and this will be searchable, which makes sense. If it's not an artifact, I need to figure out like what all these symbols mean. Eruption, we know how good this is. An opponent must expend 3, and if they control a fire, they only have to do 1. Earthquake, just to target destroying Elestral. Gorgon's Gaze, this is a new card. Target an Elestral until the end phase. That Elestral's effect is negated, and it cannot receive enchantments, attacks, nexus, or ascend. Okay, so it's literally just a point-blank stopper. Tsunami, change all your Elestrals to defense position unless they are water enchanted. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the Vipiros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Levins, and then 3 of the Atlas. This deck seems very good, well put together. It's like very controlling. It's got a little bit of aggro. It mills cards, which is obviously really good in most decks, because most decks can't really deal with being milled. So the idea of the red deck doing this seems really good, and because it is themed around the underworld, it makes sense that it is the deck that wants to put things in the trash or in the underworld.